And another rover that's currently already on Mars just also gave us a little gem.
Yeah, let's look at this.
This is a 1.8 billion pixel panorama photo from NASA's Curiosity rover. It captured its highest resolution panorama of the Martian surface between November 24th and December 1st, 2019. So it took like quite a few days to do this. Now, this is nearly 1.8 billion pixels, and a version with the rover contains nearly 650 million pixels. So this thing is, I'm going to share my screen. I don't know, can you guys, does that make sense? Can you see this? We'll put a link to this so you guys can check it out. It's basically just the most high-resolution image of Mars that you've ever seen here. I'm actually more interested kind of in the rover. So
yeah,
what does this thing do?
It's had some wear and tear on it over the years.
Yeah. So if you guys check out a link in the description or the show notes there.
Yeah, look at the wheel right there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Got a big hole in it.
Where? Right here?
I think it was on the other side.
Yeah, anyways, this is just really fascinating here, and you can kind of zoom in and you can see just really, really detailed. This is like they sent the Samsung S20 up with them. 100x zoom kind of a deal here. Yeah, looks cool.
That's a Schiaparelli crater, I think is how it's pronounced, or Schiaparelli.
Schiaparelli. Mark Watney, call him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really awesome, and I mean, this to me, I don't know your thoughts, Joe, but it's a thing. Like, I feel like a big part of the success of programs, just of things like NASA in general, is getting people excited about it, and things like this do that.
Mm-hmm.
Collecting, now, all the other work is super important and valuable, but there's a ton of work that happens that no one ever knows about, and even if they did know about it, they wouldn't care at all. So it's nice to see things like this, which I think people do get very excited about, even if you're not already kind of, interested in this stuff. So it's nice to kind of top of the funnel, like bring people in. So I hope that, we get more awesome things like this, because that's just really, really cool to see all the detail there.
Yeah, I agree. I think especially when you look at the way Hubble has kind of opened up the universe to us and given us a whole different picture of where we are and how everything works, that's kind of like a high level getting people excited in it. And obviously if you're a kid and you get excited in that kind of thing, then you grow up and you contribute to all that and kind of move society forward. That's awesome. But there's also all the spin-offs that come from NASA over the years. Like they have to be in the cauldron and the death frozen wasteland of space. They have to like innovate all these different things to be able to survive out there and to make things work that filter down to us here, that like so many things that we experience and take for granted and are just a part of our daily lives that, Velcro, things like Velcro. I mean, just this little things like that.
GPS,
there's a huge list. I mean, I think every year they do a catalog, or it used to be a catalog. I'm sure it's more of a website now, but of NASA spin-off technologies.
Mm-hmm. Because there aren't a lot. I feel, this is more my kind of cynical view, having spent a lot of time in Silicon Valley. Cynical view, Silicon. That's a lot of
your
weird
Silicon
things.
view.
Yeah,
of Cynical Valley.
We have so many companies and people, really smart people, working on things that are just they're just rehashing of the same things, and there isn't a lot of actual invention or breaking new ground in areas.
Yeah.
Like filters for Snapchat is like a thing that you have some really incredible people working on that, like, it adds very little to humanity. So it is, things like this I think are super important, even though like the pursuit of NASA is not to make profit. There are, as you mentioned, a lot of technologies that come out of that, that do make a lot of profit. And so I think if it maybe seems at odds at times, the idea of spending money on these things versus just, being capitalist and making money, like whatever said we should, there is a crossover there, and it is valuable beyond that. And so to me, I go back to why I love seeing like this photo is because so many people are going to get excited about that stuff because of that.
And the thing about that particular photo, it looks like it could have been taken in Utah. Well, it just looks like a...
Don't feed him.
Oh,
don't feed him,
here we
Joe.
go. Here we go.
Don't start that.
I saw
Mark
a wagon
Rober
wheel
was
off in
there.
the distance there.
Yeah,
a little tumbleweed.
That?
But it just kind of brings Mars a lot closer to home. It makes it feel more like a place that you could actually go to. And
Which is
to
a
me, it
terrible
kind of
idea,
connects us to the rest of
I
the solar
heard.
system. It is. Count me out
think-
for a very long period of time anyway. But
Yep. Oh man.
1% atmosphere.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Hey, thanks for checking us out, guys. I hope you enjoyed this clip from our podcast.
We do a weekly show here on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe to Our Ludicrous Future, where we discuss all the things that are going to make our future totally ludicrous.
You can join us here on YouTube or at any of your favorite podcast places. Plus, if you want to get some behind-the-scenes stuff and join a cool community, you can help support the channel at patreon.com. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.